Old Grognard says, "Do psionics belong in fantasy games?" Hello and welcome. I saw where Greyhawk Grognard recently did a video about whether psionics belong in fantasy settings or not, and spoiler alert, he pretty much spells out his opinion in the title and in the thumbnail. I watched his video to see what he had to say, and his opinion was primarily, but not exclusively, in relation to psionics in 1st edition AD&D. With that, I figured I should do a video explaining my opinion on the subject as it pertains to 2nd edition. Now, those of you who have been watching my channel for a while will probably already know what my opinion on psionics is. If you don't already know, my short answer to the question of do psionics belong in AD&D 2nd edition games is no, unless yes. The longer version of that answer is that AD&D 2nd edition is a game engine. As a game engine, it was built to run a lot of different campaign settings that don't have a whole lot in common with each other. The psionics rules are a component that plugs into that game engine. So if the setting we're going to run is one where we need rules for psionics in order for the setting to function, then we use the psionics plugin to make that happen. For example, Dark Sun is built around psionics being a central part of the setting and its history. Therefore, the setting needs the psionics plugin as part of the game engine. Now, when we look at the other settings this edition has, I don't think that it's necessary. In those settings, psionics are just a weird bolt-on that creates drag and makes everything go slower and work worse than it already does. So, if I'm running a campaign setting where psionics aren't necessary to make the whole thing work, there aren't any psionics. But that's just my opinion. What do you think? Does the psionics rule set belong in every AD&D 2nd edition game? Does it belong in none of them? What about fantasy settings in general? What if you're running a game and someone wants to play a psionicist? Do you feel obligated to shoehorn psionics into your game so that they can do that? How do you feel about the topic of psionics plus fantasy in general? Let us know what you think in the comments. Thanks for watching, and have yourself a wonderful rest of your day.